My years at St. Mark's. My experiences in 1st through 4th grade have been really pleasurable. I have especially liked the end of school parties. In 2nd grade, we had a waterman fight. In 3rd grade, we went to Camp Jolt. And in 4th grade, we went to Sky Ranch. The teachers so far have been amazingly fun and enjoyable. Throughout my 4 years at St. Mark's, I have really progressed in my academic and athletic careers. For example, in 1st grade, I was in student council. Miss York taught me how to be a leader through the Goodwill Drive, helping with the book swap, TV turnoff week, student council meetings, and setting a great example for all of us. She reinforced all of that information in 4th grade too, with Peacemakers. Miss Mack taught me to like reading because she made us read and I got better at it. Once I was great at it, I realized how much I loved it. In 2nd grade, Miss Rice taught me to love geography and grammar through teaching us and making it really fun. She was extremely enjoyable because she had something called the bean sale. The bean sale is where you traded in the beans you got. You got 5 beans every week. If you were bad, you got a bean taken away. The bean sale is where you would trade in your monthly supply of beans for toys. Another fun part was at the end of the year, we had a water gun fight, which was probably one of the coolest things I've done at St. Mark's. In 3rd grade, Miss Wetzel and Mr. Jordan had a system where you earned 10 stars, which you could trade in for a sticker. Once you received 10 stickers, you could choose whether or not you wanted a Japanese eraser or a baseball card. Miss Wetzel also had us study the Titanic, which is tons of fun and very interesting. Miss Wetzel and Mr. Jordan planned a super exciting trip to a place called Camp Jolt. While there, we went hiking and did archery. In 4th grade, I had Miss Broom. She fixed my grammatical errors and helped my big handwriting get smaller. Without her help and encouragement, I would have been challenged greatly in 5th grade. My favorite part of 4th grade in the classroom was when Miss Starver let us dissect a cow's heart. This opportunity showed me that I liked ripping things apart and that I'm deeply interested in biology. In art, Mr. Beitler had us act like we were architects. We made buildings out of paper and cardboard after we studied Frank Gehry. I thought this was very pleasurable because I figured out I had an interest in architecture and that I liked creating things out of easy-to-find materials, such as cardboard and paper. One of my best memories is when I beat my personal record in the mile by 1 minute and 50 seconds. We were all lined up to run, then Doc yelled, "Go!" We all dashed off the starting line and ran as fast as our little legs could carry us. Soon I lined up right behind Luke Rogers, the fastest kid in our grade. I passed the starting line. I was on lap 2, and Doc said I was on a 7-minute pace. I was near the finish line, and Doc was cheering for me. Doc called out, 7 minutes, 2 seconds. I was astonished by how fast I could be if I tried my hardest. I think I had the right time to do it because I was in 3rd grade. Miss Wetzel said that if we made it in less than 7 minutes and 11 seconds, we would get a free Slurpee. I never got one, so Miss Wetzel, you owe me a Slurpee. I think we all learned a lesson here, which is if you try your hardest, you can accomplish almost anything. If someone came to me and asked me why I should send his son here, I would say that they're great people. The teachers are amazing, and you learn tons of new things. So far, I have had a great time in the St. Mark's Lower School. I would now like to say thank you to everyone who helped me go through my lower school years successfully. Thank you to all of my teachers for teaching me. Thank you, Mr. Holford, for making this such a great school. Thank you, Mrs. York, for making the lower school such a great place. Thank you, my classmates, for being my friends and helping cheer me up when I was down. Thanks to everyone in this room.
Could we give all of the boys another round of applause? It always amazes me how much the boys can learn in a short period of time. They make themselves very available to learning, and that makes it much easier for their teachers. But teaching is still a challenging job, even when the kids make it much easier for us. And I'd like to ask the lower school teachers to please stand so we can thank them for all that they do. We've learned to turn this back on when it goes off. One of the things that I've learned from the boys' speeches is that they perceive what we're working here at St. Mark's as a team effort. And that's one of the things that occurs on an annual basis, that they bring that up. And it's one of the things that I most enjoy hearing. Today we celebrate the class of 2017, and this is a day of transitions. All of the lower school boys move up a grade as of about 10:30 this morning. So the class of 2020 is almost a second grade group. The class of 2019 is entering third grade. The class of 2018 will become the leaders of the lower school. And the class of 2017 is about to move to fifth grade and middle school. Growing into new phases is both challenging and exciting. Today, we celebrate the members of the class of 2017, their growth, and all of the accomplishments that have led them to this point. Each of the 48 members of the class of 2017 is unique, but as a group, and the boys as members of that group have many similarities. They've been blessed with an enormous number of strengths and talents. And in each year that they've been in lower school, faculty members and I have had the pleasure of watching these strengths and capabilities increase. We've seen each boy develop his natural talents and discover new potential that he didn't even know existed. It's such fun to watch when that light comes on and to see the enthusiasm of self-awareness. These newly acquired skills show clearly in the boys' performance in reading, writing, mathematics, science, and social studies. Their growing skills in Spanish, art, music, drama, library, and physical education are also quite apparent. We're proud of these boys and the level of intellectual capability, artistic skill, and physical ability that they now demonstrate. Seeing marksmen make good choices during their years in lower school is also evidence of developing character, decision-making, and leadership skills. The class of 2017 has always worked especially well in structured environments with guidance and support from faculty. Their teachers have shown the boys how to handle a wide spectrum of situations. They've practiced and learned, and now it's almost time to loosen the structure. It will soon be time to allow the boys more freedom to make more choices for themselves. In most cases, we know that the number of choices a person will make and is allowed to make increases as he or she grows up. The boys have repeatedly shown that they nearly always know the right choice when a question or situation arises. They've also shown us that they are often able to make a good choice even when the negative option is more immediately attractive. Bravo. And that's true of especially our fourth graders, but our younger boys are growing into that as well. This in the fourth grade bodes well for future at home, with parents, in middle school, and beyond. Of course, more freedom demands greater responsibility and involves more consequences. The boys understand how responsibility, choices, and consequences are intertwined. And they know how that they can provide both challenges and opportunities for decision makers. They remain confident and are looking forward to the opportunities of making more decisions for themselves. And they wholeheartedly assure us that they will accept the responsibility and positive or negative consequences that come along with those choices. Most of the 48 end-of-year speeches the boys wrote showed their growing understanding of the value of character, leadership, friendship, reputation, and the importance of treating others with unconditional positive respect. They were very clear about where they have been and where they see themselves today. It was a real pleasure to read memories of their time in lower school, their love of family, friends, teachers, their loyalty to St. Mark's School of Texas, their understanding of leadership and conflict, and their pride in our underpinnings of courage, honor, integrity, confidence, judgment, passion, curiosity, ethics, spirituality, balance, and unconditional positive respect. These boys intend to be honorable, courageous citizens whose actions will show both compassion and leadership, and they're well on their way to doing that. As I told the boys, this is a bittersweet day for parents and faculty, and for many of the boys themselves. As lower school faculty members, we're pleased and proud to watch as they progress to middle school. At the same time, we'll really miss seeing them each day, and we want them to know that they're welcome to come back to visit. In the near future, we're ready to watch the role they play in helping the new boys who enter the class of 2017 become true marksmen. A bit further in the future, there's a sense of anticipation because we know that in the fall of 2016, we'll see many of these same boys in our halls again as they return as senior buddies for the first, second, and third graders in lower school at that time. But first things first, middle school awaits, and from all the lower school faculty and staff, best wishes and Godspeed to the members of the class of 2017 and their families. Thank you. Mrs. Broom, Mrs. Darver, and Ms. Materis, please come up. It's time for us to present the class of 2017. Victor Barton, and Aiden and Bryce Blinn aren't able to be here, but they are members in good standing of the class of 2017. Cameron Vassalini, Sam Brackville, Grant Brooks, Brian Buckingham, Ben Butner, Christopher Chen, Alex Chuka, Andrew Chuka, excuse me, Zach Cole, Daniel Cope, Will Cotton, John Crawford, Rob Crow, Corday Cruz, Ian Fitzgerald, Sharad Bokhani, Gordon Gunn, James Hancock, Luke Handy, Reed Johansson, Jeremy Kerber, Shahir Khan, Austin Kim, Alex Kincaid, Parker Kirby, Teddy Kadelka, Dominic Lambert, Jonathan Libby, Case Lowry, Patrick McGee, Parker McWaters, Rex Northcutt, Shaylin Parmar, Drew Prasad, Gopal Raman, Fabian Ryder, Henry Roberts, Luke Rogers, Harper Som, Sam Sheeter, Will Trawick, Jake Vaughn, Elias Ware, Leo Weiser, Matthew Yang, Thomas Zag. We would like to congratulate the class of 2017.
Would you please stand for our lower school prayer? You will find that prayer printed on page 22 in the blue pew book. Let us pray together. O God, give me clean hands, clean words, and clean thoughts. Save me from habits that harm. Teach me to work as hard and play as fair in thy sight alone, as if all the world saw. Forgive me when I am unkind, and help me to forgive those who are unkind to me. Keep me ready to help others at some cost to myself. Send me chances to do a little good every day, and so grow more in your image. Amen. Let us sing hymn number 11, All Things Bright and Beautiful by grade, and let us then join in on the refrain. Hymn number 11. peace to love and serve the Lord. Thanks be to God.